And zero. Hi, my name is Jossie. Thank you very much for tuning back. Today, I want to talk to parents when what to do when your child comes out as trans, what to do and what not to do. So stick around, and based on my experience, I will let you know what can you do and what you shouldn't do. So first of all, when your child comes out as transgender, it has nothing to do with something that you did or didn't do. So it has nothing to do with you. It's all genetics and during the pregnancy. So is even if you did an excellent job, your child still comes as trans. I mean, might as well embrace it because that's the way it is. So it has nothing to do with you or your family or what happened when he or she was a little kid. Has nothing to do with it. So one of the things that you can do in order to um, accept your child is accepting your child basically, accepting for who they are, and based on that, I mean, you can fly. You see, we have preconceptions of how we want our children to be, and sometimes children are bound to disappoint. But I mean, this is not the case. I mean, disappointing would be like, oh well, I mean, the child committed a murder, so yeah, that would be a big disappointment. But a child being trans, that is not a disappointment. Is basically nature. How could you be disappointed of nature? So, love your child for who they are, and that's it. Um, Once your child comes out as transgender, do not ask a lot of information. Try to process everything little by little. And what I'm saying is, like, do not ask a lot of information. I mean, try not to ask, what do you think it is this, or what do you think is that. It is really difficult for us to come out as transgender, and now having this type of questions addressed to us is kind of like, if we start to explain what it is, what it means, and basically, and you don't have that much information, you are not going to be, it's going to be too much information. It's going to be an information overload, and it's going to get you extremely frustrated, and it's going to get you in a cycle, and it's really difficult to get you out of there. But anyways, once your child is able to say like, hey, you know what, I mean, I'm transgender, I don't know what, is it's extremely difficult to let you know that we're transgender. It takes a lot of guts, and even if you consider yourself a proud parent, saying that it is like you will be able to be approached by your child no matter what. My mother was like that, and it caused a lot of struggle on her, knowing that I was trans, and so feeling that you fail as something that you shouldn't do. Like I said in the beginning, it has nothing to do with you. It's all genetics. Once you are in a once you have your child there, let them know that you are trying to do your best to not to misgender, to use the proper pronouns, and to call them by the name that they have chosen. Now, it is I know that it's very difficult for you to go about with this because you might think that they're gone, but their memories are still there. Our memories are still there. So we remember everything. So from what you did and what you didn't do and stuff like that. And so if they spend a specific Christmas doing this, or you didn't get to graduation on time and things like that, we're able to remember those things. And obviously we try to stay positive because being positive means a lot to us in our mental health. A lot of people try to consider this that it is a lifestyle, but it's not. A lifestyle would be like if I want to dress like a cowboy all the time when I'm living in the city, or if I want to dress like a punk, uh, even though I live in a rural area. That is a lifestyle. And I'm not saying punk in the meaning, not the meaning way, but it is. I mean, just like, you know, kind of like all black and mohawk and stuff like that, and then that's a punk. So, but this is life. This is not a lifestyle. This is the same as you being a father or a mother. It's exactly the same thing. I mean, you can't do that much about it. But try to get involved in your child's life. Try to include them. If you seclude us, you might be well, like for example, I have a friend, and she was basically banished from her family. Actually, I have a lot of friends that actually have gone through the same type of a situation where their family has shunned them, and it is very, very difficult for those girls to actually really exist in life. They're always very insecure. They're always trying to figure things out, whether they're doing right or wrong, and is extremely detrimental in their emotional health. That it is, and some of them actually attempt suicide. Over 40% of the transgender population attempt suicide, and about 85% of the population, actually of those 40%, actually succeed on suicide. So it's extremely high. Do not let your child become a part of statistics just because you neglected on giving them emotional support. I mean, for crying out loud, they are your children. Treat them as your child. That's all they're asking, is for you to acknowledge them, that they exist. Thank you very much, guys. If you want to make a comment, go ahead and do it. If you have a question and you want me to talk about a specific question, go ahead and comment. And if you're a concerned parent, or if you have a friend that whose child is transgender, go ahead and show the video. If you have a question that, let's say, okay, my friend has his daughter that is really causing a struggle and stuff like that, what can he do, or what does this mean and stuff like that, go ahead and make a comment, and I'll do my best to actually try to respond to the inquiry. But then again, obviously every single example is different, and just as people, we're all different. But I'll try to do my best to answer the question properly. And go ahead and comment and like, and we'll see you until the next one. Have a good day. Bye.